Good afternoon. I'm Dr. George Westlake Jr. from Sheffield Family Life Center in Kansas City, Missouri. And just wanted to remind you that tomorrow night, we just got started. YouTube just got caught up with eBay, so I'll start over. Good afternoon. This is Dr. George W. Westlake from Sheffield Family Life Center in Kansas City, Missouri. I'm junior. My son's the third. He's the senior pastor now. Just want to remind you that we will be on tomorrow night, Tuesday night, from 7:30 to 9 o'clock, right here on YouTube and Facebook with Living Answers for Today. I'll be there to answer questions about the Word of God, to help with problems that you might be facing in the Christian life. And if you don't know Jesus Christ, to let you know that He Himself is the answer to the complex problems you face today. Again, it's a live Bible question and answer program. A lot of people send their questions in ahead of time by email, and the email address is drgwwjr, stands for Dr. George W. Westlake Jr., drgwwjr@gmail.com, and I'll be answering those tomorrow night. And then while we're on the air, in the comment section of Facebook, you can write a live question that you want answered if something comes to mind, and it'll be copied down and handed to me. And I love the live questions that come in. We insert them right when they come in and answer those in addition to the ones we already have. It's never dumb to ask questions. There's so much stuff on social media, and much of it is pulling scriptures out of context. I remind you that the Bible, a sentence in the Bible, means what it means in that sentence, in that paragraph, in that book, in that location. It doesn't mean 5 or 10 different things. And so it's important to leave the Bible in its context and where it is. And that's what I've tried to do. I'm 88 years old. I've been studying the Bible since I was in my 20s. I met Jesus Christ when I was 19. Again, that's tomorrow night, and the email drgwwjr@gmail.com, and we'll be on from 7:30 to 9. That's Central U.S. time. And we'll be here to answer your questions about the Word of God. Let me mention my new book on Revelation. And what I've done in this book, I take the prophecies of Daniel and the other prophecies of the Bible, such as Matthew and Isaiah and Ezekiel and Thessalonians, and put them where they fit into the story of the book of Revelation. As I mentioned many times, Bible prophecy is like a skyrocket. It doesn't talk about the time events in almost every place. It just gives the events, jumping from one event, bam, 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 to another, like a bunch of skyrockets going off. Classic example is the last 3 chapters of the book of Zechariah. Read those. They go from one event to another event, then back to the other event, then to another event. That's the nature of Bible prophecy. The prophets saw the events. They did not see the time involved. It takes the book of Revelation to put everything in proper order. And that's what I've done with my new book, Chapter 66, called the Chapter 66, because there's 66 books in the Bible, and Chapter 66 is the concluding chapter, where it puts everything together in proper order and proper perspective. And I call it the Revelation of Jesus Christ, Simply Explained. It's an 8.5 by 11 format. It's available on eBay. Just look for Chapter 66 by Dr. George W. Westlake Jr. And again, let me remind you about the live question and answer program Tuesday night from 7:30 to 9 o'clock. And let me encourage you, attend your church when it's open. Be faithful to give to your church financially. Your tithe belongs where you go to church, okay? When I did the live television program for many years, I actually did it for 24 years, Bible questions and answers, a lot of people would call and say, I don't like what's going on in my church. Can I send you my tithe? I said, no, your tithe goes where you go to church. So be faithful to church. And when your church is open, take someone with you. That's what causes churches to grow. Take someone to hear your pastor preach. Pastors don't grow churches. Congregations grow churches. If you're in the Kansas City area and you don't have a church home, let me invite you to Sheffield Family Life Center. We're located in the old part of in the inner city in what's called Old Northeast. And we have services at 9 and 11 o'clock on Sunday, and then 7 o'clock on Wednesday night. By the way, on Wednesday nights, I'm teaching on the book of Revelation on our website, SFLC for Sheffield Family Life Center, sflc.net. And you can see the live program tomorrow night from 7 to 8:30. And you can see the previous ones by going down to the There's actually a YouTube icon at the bottom of the first page, and you click on that. It has all the previous Wednesday nights on it too. The book of Revelation is very, very, very understandable. And as I mentioned throughout, the best interpreter of the Bible is the Bible itself. Every symbol in the book of Revelation is explained somewhere in the Word of God. And again, Revelation's a picture book. So we have to look at the pictures and see what's going on with it. Thank you for watching tomorrow night. God bless you. Have a great week in Jesus Christ.